an Auto Mamiya Sekor 55mm f1.4 lens. And this lens, it's filthy, so let's clean it. Right now I'm just going to use some cotton swabs, and I'll go ahead and use a little bit of hydrogen peroxide. We'll use this for wiping off our swab, cotton swab with a little bit of peroxide on it. Wring that out so it's not wet. And then roll it on there so it's not too wet. And I'll start with the front. And we'll just do gentle cleaning once over like this. And like this. I am not pressing hard here at all, because I know there's junk on there and I want to get it off without scratching anything. And then turn this around, use the other side. I'll do the back element. And now we can see fungus is on the inside of the rear element. So I'll just give this a little more cleaning. I'm going to take that dirty swab and clean the metal. Look how dirty that swab is getting. The aperture blades look nice and clean on that side. They look nice, clean, and dry on that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blades on this. And this rear element definitely has fungus on the inside of it. There's a little bit of fungus creeping in at the edges in the front element as well. I'm going to take my trusty vacuum pad camera parts and lens opener. These are rubber cones. And we'll see if there's a convenient way to do this. That doesn't want to come out. This rear element just unscrews, so it took a little effort to break it loose. And what I did was I took 2 of these vacuum pads to give it a little more rigidity and set this on here and twisted, pressed down hard. It was pretty hard. I had to press down pretty hard and twist to get this to come loose. And it looks like I'm getting a lens group out, which means I may have to do a little more. Now, how does this come apart? Well, this lens element appears to be bonded to this metal piece right here, which is screwed into this piece. And that does not appear to want to come apart. So I can try a little bit of rubbing alcohol, 91% isopropyl alcohol. Put a little bit in there. Get this. And I'm not totally hopeful about this, because really the better way is acetone if there's something in there that needs dissolving, like a thread lock. But I'll give it a shot. Put the alcohol away. There it goes. Got it. Gonna have to give these lenses a really good cleaning. And I am just going to put this into my hydrogen peroxide for 5 minutes. All right, it has been 5 minutes soaking these 2 elements in the hydrogen peroxide. So now I'm going to go in, and yes, I recognize I'm getting them on my fingers. Peroxide is no big deal though. 3%. 3% hydrogen peroxide. I'm just going to clean them. All right, I'm going to get a clean microfiber. Have we got that reasonably clean at this point? Yes, I think it's reasonably clean. How about this one? How does that look? Also better than when it started, but still not quite. Yeah, there's still some fungus. May have etched the glass. I'm going to just go ahead and slot that back in without blowing it or anything. Get it screwed in slightly. And then check for dust. Yeah, you can still see there's some fungus on that rear element, or at least etching from it. Now, having the cross lighting on the rear element with the flashlight is the worst possible thing, but there's a couple of spots that aren't great. Nevertheless, we're going to go ahead and put it back together because it's better than it was. Use this again, and I'll have to re-clean the rear element when I'm done with this, but I just want to make sure that that's tight. And then the front element, I think if I just remove this retaining ring, that might get us in there. So let's try that. This is not wanting to quite come out easily, but it's coming. Does this work? That works better. Gently. The leads, this is mostly aluminum, so the threads are very delicate. You gotta be careful. Which is something to watch out for on older lenses. If this front ring where the filters thread in is damaged, then the threads are damaged, and then you won't be able to remove the brand ring without ripping it out. If you can't remove that brand ring, you can't get the front element out. And if you can't get the front element out, you can't clean the lens. So I see there's a little shiny spot right here by my finger on the threads, which shows you there is thread lock on the threads. Just where did I say that was? It's right over here. The bad thing that can happen if you do this is that when you put the alcohol on here, if you put too much, it could run down inside the lens. And if that happens, you have no longer got any choice, but you have to take it apart to get that alcohol out. We're going to give that a second, and then we're going to try to take it out. Like that. To give it a little rigidity, I'll put a little more in there. Try to take this out. And I think I got it. Lens has a little fungus on it, so tip that right out. There's some fungus right there on next to my thumb, and pretty much all the way around actually. So we're going to give this the 5-minute peroxide treatment. All right, it has been 5 minutes. Make sure that I got all the fungus off. And I'm going to say I did. This side looks pretty good. So I'm going to blow that off with my rocket blower away from my work surface so that I don't get the dust back on my work surface. I'll uncover this and we'll place this back in there so that it falls in. This may be difficult. In fact, it's clearly going to be difficult. Sharp objects around lenses is not advised. Can I get it rethreaded? Apparently not. Oh my God, look at that. I have a giant piece of dust on the inside of this lens now. And we'll go here and we'll try to tighten it in. Okay, that worked a lot better. A little lens cleaner on this swab. And we'll look through it. How does that look compared to where it was before? Well, the best I can say is it killed all the fungus. I can't say I totally cleaned the glass up, but I think at least it won't get worse. I expect this lens will perform okay, but it will probably lack some contrast. Anyway, that's how you get it apart. I've gotten it apart once. I can put it back together. I should redo this cleaning with some gloves on and some lighter fluid, like Zippo lighter fluid, just to make sure I get these elements as clean as I possibly can before putting them back in. But I'm satisfied that this lens is now cleaner than it was. The fungus inside it is dead, at least the parts on the glass, so it shouldn't grow back for some time. The helicoid is actually pretty smooth. You know what? We'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. Next up, we should probably work on the camera. Bye for now.